Hey, Salvador Braven here, and today I want to talk about what are the top 10 blog niches in 2020 that you should be aware of, that are growing, that are profitable, that are easy to enter. That is what we are talking about on today's YouTube video. Okay, so the first blog niche is really just growing exponentially, and we see so many bloggers that are just absolutely killing it with this particular niche, and that is beauty and fashion. And we actually even see like other websites that have been built solely pretty much around this. I mean, so much of Instagram is around beauty and fashion. So much of YouTube is around beauty and fashion. So much of Pinterest even is around beauty and fashion. And the same thing goes with blogging. So if you're interested in entering the beauty and fashion niche, this is a ripe opportunity in 2020 for you to do this. And there's so many also great monetization options available when it comes to affiliate marketing, when it comes to having sponsors on your actual brand, your actual blog, and in addition, even coming up with your own products if you want to someday, or white labeling products that you then sell. So there's just tons of monetization opportunity. It's a massive industry as well when it comes to it. People will spend ridiculous amounts of money on beauty and fashion. And if it's something that you are passionate about, if it's something that you care about, you can lend an authentic voice to this niche and you can absolutely kill it. The next is personal finance. Now, personal finance is, I think, something that's a little bit, difficult in some ways because we just haven't been taught this in school. Growing up, you're not taught personal finance at all. Maybe you went to like some oddball school that actually did have classes on that, but I certainly did not, right? So personal finance is what I call something that's a gap. It's lacking. It's something that society does not really teach in general when it comes to youngsters, when it comes to adults even. We don't learn how to buy a house until you're actually buying one, right? Or how to save your money for retirement other than what your employer maybe gives you with a 401k or a Roth IRA if you figure that out with an accountant, right? You don't really learn a lot. So personal finance is such a ripe industry for disruption, and we've seen even so many different companies emerge in personal finance when it comes to trading, when it comes to retirement savings, when it comes to ways to manage your money, right? So personal finance is an incredible niche to go into and is also extremely lucrative and extremely profitable. So for you as a blogger, if you believe that you can provide great advice on this front, maybe you are incredible at saving or investing or anything within this niche and industry, this is such a good opportunity for you in 2020 to start a blog or to grow your blog in personal finance, to have your own bit of flavor, your own take. And it's something that can go from being something very small to massive. That's not just, being able to fulfill your day and give you a full-time income, but also to the point where you can hire other people. A great blog in this niche is Financial Samurai. I don't know if you've ever checked that one out, but so much great content there. So make sure that you explore this niche. The next niche is called health, fitness, and healthy living. So I mean like actually exercise and losing fats, building muscle, eating more healthy, feeling better and vitality when it comes to that, right? So this is a huge industry and something where this is like standard, or this has stood the test of time, where we see lots and lots of companies going very small to very big very quickly. Same thing goes with bloggers, people who come out of nowhere and have like a massive following online, and they do it in the fitness and exercise niche, right? And wellness in general. So if this is something that you yourself are excited about, that you believe you have knowledge about, something that you can teach, some articles that you think you can deliver to people, or in a new way potentially that's not been done before, this can be a niche that is super ripe for disruption. It's also something that lends great when it comes to monetization, when it comes to education products, affiliate products, nutrition products, lots of easy ways. And if you actually have an audience when it comes to people that are interested in fitness, it's virtually guaranteed for you to begin to make money. Someone else out there is gonna want to get access to that audience, and you can always do things like sponsored posts, newsletter promotions, sell advertising on your blog, make affiliate deals with them. It is so easy, my friend. Make sure you get into this niche if you are passionate about it. I did not think I would say this at the beginning of the year, but I'm actually seeing a lot of growth in this niche, and that is news and politics. Now, I can't say their name, but actually a business owner that I'm really familiar with, that I've done business with before, actually started his own news website, and he is killing it. And we see a lot of other even YouTubers who are starting their own news networks. And the reason is that people are freaking fed up, man, with the way that news was delivered for the baby boomer generation, our parents' generation, their parents' generation. People don't trust television anymore. They don't trust people who are talking heads on TV. They really want authentic news sources. And because of social media, distribution has changed the game with the way that information is distributed. So if you are interested in politics, you're interested in news surrounding a specific niche, this is the perfect time to start a blog around that. And it's also a great opportunity for you now with some of the tools that are available to get this set up for not even very much money, and to be able to monetize this very simply. As long as you're able to maintain attention, this is an incredible niche to go in. Number 5 is how to make money online. Now, the make money online niche gets a bad rep, man. A lot of people think of like scam artists. A lot of people think of people who are not legit, but there are also people like myself who are honest and who are transparent and are teaching valuable stuff, right? So making money online, by that I mean, how do you develop an online career, right? So there's so many ways of developing an online career. You could become a YouTuber, a podcaster, you could do e-commerce, you could do consulting and coaching, you could become a blogger, right? There are a lot of ways in which you can make money online. You could become a freelancer and sell your services on Upwork or on Fiverr. This is a whole career, and this is here to stay. When I was first getting started, people looked at me like, you have an online job? Like, what? Do you have a real job, man? Like, you sure you're not like a drug dealer or something, right? But nowadays I say that and it's like almost accept it. It's so like something that's so popular. And even now, like with people working from home, working from cafes, it's so much more normal. So you could actually educate, if you have a bit of experience or you want to research this, ways in which people can actually earn a living working from home, working after hours, have an at-home business, be able to travel, be a digital nomad, live the laptop lifestyle. These are all extremely possible and a great niche to go in that's only going to grow. The next industry is food and like culinary things, right? I think that when it comes to food, like this is always just something that's part of the mainstream culture and something that we're interested in. But when it comes to actually being a business niche as a blog, it is so profitable because people want to base their careers around this. People don't just want to get good from a hobby standpoint. Other people want to really get good and actually make a living at it, right? And even when it comes to hobbies, we're all super passionate about our hobbies. We're willing to spend money on a very expensive knife. So this is ripe for opportunity if you're willing to put out good recipes, you're willing to be an expert in this niche. You can recommend products. If you have a whole group and a whole audience of people that are interested in foods, naturally other people, advertisers are going to be interested in that particular audience that you have cultivated, right? So if this is something you're interested in, you're passionate about, great niche to go into in 2020. The next is a little bit more like, I'd say a sub niche, right? Kind of a sub niche of fashion, but it's more, I guess, also in the line of creativity, and that is DIY and crafts. Again, this is something that like always astounds me, the relative popularity of this, but it's so true. Even look at websites like Etsy, right? Etsy has been a boom for people that love doing DIY and crafts and like small scale production. But the same thing is true of bloggers out there and people who are writing and putting content out about this niche. So this is a really good niche to go in. I think it's going to continue to grow. Even just looking at the stock price of different e-commerce companies, they're growing exponentially. Great niche to be in. Number 8 has only been, I'd say, like a mainstream thing for the last couple of years. When it was first getting started, it was really seen as weird and woo-woo and like almost strange, right? And that's kind of self-improvement or personal development. So when I think of personal development, most people think of like Tony Robbins, Deepak Chopra, like these kind of people. Some of them are more spiritual, some are more on like positive psychology, some are more on improving your life in different ways, right? But self-improvement is something that more and more people are seeking out because they feel unfulfilled with their current life and work. And also they're looking for ways to improve themselves. School does not teach you these kinds of things. And because of the advent of the internet, someone can type anything into Google and they can get an answer. So why not that answer be on your blog or your website? Number 9 is more of an entertainment style niche. And by that I mean doing things like comics, humorous writing, right? Humorous, I'm not really that funny, so like I sound like an alien when I talk about it, but things that are meant to be entertaining, that are meant to not just like fill you with information and education, but really meant to enjoy, right? And to have a positive emotional experience. This is what I mean by entertainment. So if you have a flair for more like dramatic style writing, poetry, storytelling. This is something that, while back in the day, like people would laugh at you, like you want to make money by writing funny satirical articles online. Now, because of websites like Patreon, because of other ways of monetizing that, selling things, selling your services online, it's super easy. And particularly with Patreon, you can go and see so many bloggers that write like humorous articles or really dry, like witty banter articles, and they're actually able to make a decent living doing this. And you can do the same thing. So if you want to do more of an entertainment when it comes to comedy, entertainment when it comes to illustrations or drawings, storytelling, art with more of like poetry, etc., this is an industry you should go into. The final one is almost like a weird kind of paradox, and that's writing and blogging, right? Because I think this is always gonna be an important skill set, is writing and communicating, right? So there are different types of writing. People could wanna be a blogger, they could wanna be a copywriter, they could wanna be writing from more of a professional angle. How do you write a resume? Like there's so many things that come into writing, and usually bloggers are good writers, or it comes naturally to them, or they like doing it, right? I love writing. It's really part of my soul. And that makes it so easy for you to then talk about at length for a year or two at a time, right? So make sure that if you're interested in this niche, that you have at least a sub niche or a sub genre. You know, so many blogs are already out there talking about blogging and talking about, you know, these kinds of things. If you have a unique slant or a unique way of pursuing this could be a great niche to go in, and a great way that you can inspire other people that look like you. You know, people who maybe are your same gender, or they have a similar backstory, or the same color of skin, and they see you doing something that they want to do, which is being a full-time writer, being a freelance writer, being a blogger, being whatever. They are going to latch onto that, love your story, and be really interested in working with you. I can't tell you the number of people, I'm adopted from El Salvador, people who are from El Salvador who have never met before, who have been connected because of my writing, and they've been like, dude, I never thought I could be a writer, but you actually make me really interested in doing this. So you never know who you can impact, and blogging is such a powerful, unique way to do this. Hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Come subscribe for more content like this. Leave a comment down below if you got some questions. You can also check out the First Sight Guide Mastermind Academy if you want to get a little bit more personalized help, and check out the links in the description of this video. My name is Salvador Brigman, and I'll see you next time.
If you found this video helpful, please click the like button below and subscribe to our channel for more useful content.